This is how I looked before I got married. This is how I look after I got married. I always take Miss Divija instead of Mrs. Divija when I fill forms. I did not take my husband's surname. I also don't wear sindoor or a Mangalsutra because marriage doesn't have to be this horrible, negative experience where the woman has to change everything while the man just gets to live with his family.
Now let me tell you one of the other sides of the story one by one. Surname reflects which family we come from. I still use the surname what I got from my parents, not because I don't want to use the surname of my husband, but because I have to go through a lot of document processing. And after getting married, I like to put Mrs. before my name. However, I'm really curious about one thing. Those who don't want to use their husband's surname, how they are going to name their children. Will they create an entirely new surname? And if they decide to use both the parents' surname, the surname will be changing with every generations. Eventually, there is no continuity or the sense of family lineage. So the actual purpose of having a surname gets lost. I'm a Bengali and I love wearing shakhapola and sindoor. When I was young, I used to see my mother, she used to wear them with so much grace, love and respect. Growing up, I used to think I'll do the same thing for my husband too. These are purely cultural and I love those. And you know what? I'm still the same person after I got married. I wear what I want to wear and I do what I want to do. In many traditions, a woman has to leave her house to stay with the husband's family after a marriage. While in some parts of Meghalaya, a groom does that. He leaves his home to stay with his wife's family. Both practices coexist in our country, and there are people who follow it wholeheartedly as a part of culture. There are many people who are not able to stay with their families because of job, education, or many other circumstances. But as a woman, if you feel you will not let your husband to stay with his family just because you are not staying with yours, does it feel right? Let me know in the comment section. Marriage is not a horrible or negative experience how some people define it, because a marriage doesn't go wrong for these choices. It goes wrong when people are not clear about their priorities and they end up choosing an incompatible partner. A compatible partner knows your limits when it comes to the adjustment for the relationship. A right partner never forces you to change. Sometimes you change because you love the other family you got after marriage, and you do it with your willingness and love.